What up traders? So today we're gonna go through some market structure with you guys, right? So we're gonna just give you guys a bit of what we actually teach our students here and go over a few really basic here, how we go about identifying market structures here and our sensitive zone. Stay tuned for that video, you don't wanna miss it. Yo, what up traders? So today we are just gonna go through some really basics on market structure here. I'm just gonna show you guys how we actually go about identifying these technical zones and also these sensitive zone, right? And how we go about understanding and reading price action, right? So let's move straight to the charts now. So you can see we have the dollar index, which is a DXY. So what we have here is our 4-hourly time frame. Yes, the time frame matters because you need to know which time frame is the correct time frames here to actually read price action and how you go about getting your entries on the smaller time frame. So like the 15-minute, 30-minute, and the hourly time frame. Looking at the dollar index, right, you can see where I have this triangular pattern, right? But before we move to that, I'm going to show you guys how I go about getting that triangular pattern here. So move to my daily. Remember I said time frame matters, right? So looking at my daily, right, you can see we are focusing on these zones, right? So you can see where price is actually trading in between 93.72 and 90.06, right? So you can see that. So you can see we have our support here and we got our resistance level, right? So straight away that we know price have been raging within this market here. So we already found the structure here, which is these supply and demand zone, which is the same as support and resistance. Yeah, so looking at my daily, I already marked my horizontal trend lines gone across the screen here, so I know price is actually between that. So that's completely me reading price action and understand what price action is actually doing in the market. So moving to my 4-hourly time frame now here, you can see. Looking at the 4-hourly time frame, right, you can see what happened here. You can see where price came down here, give us that low here. So price came back down, give us that push towards the downside, and you can see what happened here. Look at all this. All this right there is just liquidity build up right there. You know what I mean? So all this right there is just liquidity here, where price just consolidate here. Remember, on our daily, we also know that this is also a support zone, a level of support here. So when you see price actually reacting, look at this pattern here. That's why you need to identify and understand chart patterns here, because look at this now. You can see what happened. Price came down, start give us all that move here, respecting this level of support here. So you can see sellers are not strong enough here to break this level of support right there. So you see what happened here. Buyers actually take control, push price high, came back down again here, give us that last push towards the downside, and look what happened. Break above, reset, consolidate, and look at that. We had that impulse move towards the upside here. So that's why it's really good for us as retail traders here to understand the Billy basics here, understand price action here, know what price is doing, you know what I mean? So look at all this consolidating range here, all this liquidity being built up around this level of support here. So straight away here, that's telling me as a technical trader, I'm going to look for some sort of breakout, either towards the upside or towards the downside. But ideally, I won't look at price to actually break towards the downside, because what happened, you can see what happened right here. Straight away, price hit that low. So price actually hit this low right there. Right there, we got that low. Yeah, and you see what happened. Price start trading above here. Didn't came back. You can see what happened. Price didn't actually came back to hit that low here. So you can see what happened here. So I would have looked for some sort of breakout towards the upside. My second confirmation for that is because look, we had all that selling off here towards the downside, and then price just start consolidating and going sideways here, which is, some people may call it market manipulation or ranging market, right? So what happened, you can see price break out here, found some sort of resistance here, and start creating higher highs within this channel here. So look at this channel here, where you can see we have found some sort of support and resistance here. So you can see something like an ascending triangle here, but in a different way here. So looking at this, right, you can see what price action here is doing. So you can see price is actually trading within this channel here, and you can see in between here we got structures here. So you see, look at the structure, we got this push towards the downside here, creating lower lows in between here. So you can see them, just mark out some of the structures for you guys. So you can see that push towards the downside right there. So you can see that push, and what we're actually seeing here is that what happened when we get that consolidating phase here, price drop towards the downside here, pull back again, drop, and then we got that consolidating phase here, then we got that break towards the upside here. So you can see what we spot here at this support zone. You can see we had the inverse head and shoulder pattern, which I actually marked out for you guys. So you can see we have our left shoulder, we got our head, and we got our right shoulder. On our right shoulder here, you can see what happened here. Look at what price actually did here. So this is why it's actually good for you guys here to understand these. They understand market structure here and the chart pattern there, so you can see what happened here. Price give us something like a continuation pattern here, and you can see what happened here. Price actually break towards the upside, so we got that break, retest here, and look at that push towards the upside. So there's a possibility here we're gonna see price back into 93.73 here, which is our next level of resistance, right? So once we see price move back into that level here, we want to see price either reject here. We're going to look for some sort of rejection, because remember here, when the market is at resistance zone here, that's when we actually look for price to reject. So if price reject that level, then we're actually going to look for some sort of push towards the downside. But if price break above, yeah, we're going to look for a retest, yeah, break, retest, and then look for continuation long towards the upside. So simple as that here, you actually go about understanding here and identifying these market structure. Right. So if you look at silver here, so what we can actually see, yeah, so if you move to like your weekly, so let's move to our weekly time frame. So if you move to your weekly time frame, right, so you can see what happened, right? So you can see silver, yeah, has broke out of that bearish channel that's been in for so long, yeah. So look what happened. Silver actually break out here within that range and push towards the upside. I think it was around last March, right? So we already know here we got that break here, but look at all that bullish run on a weekly time frame as well here. That's so much buying pressure here. We need some sort of correction here, and you can see what happened. Price went up, yeah, and respected this level, yeah, of resistance. Yeah, you can see where price give us a new high, yeah. And look what happened here. Start trading within this range. You know, when it came out, don't give us that double bottom here on the weekly time frame as that. So you understanding these here and can identify these as individual traders, right? You can actually move to your daily time frame. So look at that. Move to your daily time frame here. So you can see that you can actually move to your daily time frame here and maximize these. Yeah, these are actually opportunities that you can actually go in and out of the market for, actually swing opportunities. Because look what happened when price hit that high here and start giving us that low formation. You can see what happened here. Came out down and drop, yeah, give us that low. Guess what happened? Went up back consolidate phase here, and then look what happened, went back up towards the upside. So you as individual traders here, you guys need to actually pay close attention here to price action. Understanding price action is one of the easiest and simplest thing here as a trader here. You can actually be profitable in the long run here, because once you can read price action and see what price is actually doing here, because what we actually have here is simple price action I'm actually reading. So we got our resistance and we got our support, and you can see what happened when price actually came back within these zones here. You can see what happened here, it reacts. So these are things that you guys need to actually identify yourself here as technical traders. So let's move to our 4-hourly time frame now. So you can see where I have my 4-hourly time frame, right? So you can see it's a bearish channel, right? So you can see where price have been consolidating here. Look at this as well here, and as I said before here, understanding the chart patterns here. Look at this. Price actually came here and start ranging within this zone right there. So you can see what happened. Price start ranging within that zone here, and look, it's not even going any higher. Yeah, it give us that high. Look at this high right there. So you see, we got that high, yeah. But look, price didn't give us any other high. You can see that straight away. Remember, yeah, the market doesn't have to exactly hit that same level of support or resistance. Yeah, remember, always remember that. Yeah, it's all about you as an individual trader here to understand the basic of the market. So what price action is doing, you know what I mean? Understanding the time frame, like a 4-hourly time frame. With me actually seeing all this, I will know that price is actually gonna go short straight away, because look, give us that high here, but look, it's just going sideways here. And remember, yeah, we had all that push towards the upside here. So you can see that's so much buyers here pushing price towards the upside, you know what I mean? So you can see after it gave us this high, yeah, came back down, push high, but look, this high didn't went above, you know what I mean? So that straight away is telling me, look, sellers is actually stepping in the market. So what I will do here as an individual, yeah, I would have looked for sell opportunities here, and I would have used all these previous support zones here for my take profit, you know what I mean? And look what happened. You can see what price gave us that drop towards the downside. So straight away here, you can see price give us this structure here, but you can actually mark out as well right there. So you can see that Straight away here, we got a structure here of the market right there. And look what happened. Drop here will give us that impulse towards the downside. Sideways correction, you know what I mean? So you can see all this consolidating phase here, and look what happened. Straight away again, look at this. I'm just going to show you guys how simple and easy it is here. Look at this. We got that high. This is the high of this overall structure here, this channel right there. Yeah, so you can see this channel. Yeah, most people may call it consolidation, but this is like a flag pattern towards, like, to me, yeah, what I can actually identify here. I would say it's a flag pattern, then we give us that flag pole, but we are just catering for the structures now, right? So you can see what happened, guys. Yeah, this is a high within this channel here, right there. Within this consolidating phase, this is the overall high, and look what happened. Price came back down, went back up, yeah, and look what happened straight away there. Look, we have a nice bearish hammer pin bar right there, you know what I mean? Right there we have a nice bearish hammer pin bar following by a bearish engulfing, and look what happened. You can see this high did not break past this high, so straight away here I know I'm gonna look for some sort of selling opportunities there to push price low. And you can see what happened again. Price came back down again, give us that same continuation pattern, rejecting our major resistance level. Yeah, you can see there, rejecting this resistance level with a bearish engulfing candlestick, and look what happened. Push towards the downside. Yeah, look at that. Look at that massive drop here. So that drop is around, let me just check it for you. That's around 333 pips drop here on silver. Yeah, so simple as that. Yeah, understanding the market structure, focus on few things here, reading chart patterns, reading price action here, see what the market is giving you as an individual and pay close attention to it. Yeah, so look at this again here, so you can see what price did again, giving us that rejection, that weak rejection of this resistance zone again. Yeah, giving us that weak rejection. And you can see this was actually analysis that I sent out last week here in my free group. Yeah, look what happened. Price came down here, but you can see straight away it didn't break past, yeah, this previous high. No, it didn't. You can see it hold below, give us a bearish engulfing, which actually shows me, yeah, I'm looking for price to actually continue short. And if you look at where I'm drawing that pattern here, you can see what happened here. It's like a channel, it's like a flag here. It's like a flag is giving us a flag pattern, and look what happened. Push towards the downside, consolidate, sideways move again, bearish engulfing again, and push towards the downside. Look again. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. We got all these buyers here stepping in the market here, and then look what happened. A bearish engulfing candle, yeah, and look what happened. Price is actually falling short towards my target. So simple and easy as that. Yeah, you can go about here understanding here and identifying here chart patterns. Remember here, I told you to focus on the structures here. We cater for the structures here and the time frames. Remember here, you want to actually pay close attention to the time frames here. And as beginners traders here, stop looking at 5-minute and 15-minute time frames. No, look at the higher time frame. That's how you can actually read price action and see what the market is actually doing, or where its price is actually going to head next. Yeah, once you can do your technical analysis. And if you can look right here, so you can see where I've sent out my analysis on silver, right? So you can see this was last week here, the 15th of September, right there. You can see I sent out this analysis on silver. Look, you see what I mean? Look at it right there, and I was looking for that push there, pull, and then that push, and you can see it actually played out exactly how I actually look. You see what I mean? So you see that we got that push, and we got that pull here, and we got that push towards the downside here, which is our daily support. So when we see price back into that zone, yeah, which is our daily support, when we see price back into these levels here, we're gonna actually look for some sort of buying reaction. But if buyers does not push price back higher, yeah, if price actually break, if sellers are stronger, yeah, because you can see where we have this bearish engulfing candle, so possibility that we're gonna see sellers continue and break this level of support. If you see this level of support break here, remember here, let me just show it. Let's zoom in back here. Remember, this is where we had that push towards the upside here from all that bearish market here for so much years here. So for so much years here, after we had that push towards the upside here, remember this level of support right there. So let me just highlight it. This level of support here is where price actually break and start giving us that new highs, and start trading towards the upside and start trading within this channel. So you can see when price move back into this zone, we are going to look for some sort of buying reaction here, because we know that's a sensitive zone in the market, and also it's a level of support. Remember, we buy low and we sell high. So that's it, simple as that. So that's just some simple thing that we actually go about educating our students here, making sure that they understand the basics of what they need to know as retail traders to be more profitable. All you got to do is implement these on their trading strategy. So that's it from us here. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button if you like the video. Subscribe, comment, give us your view on what you guys think, so we can actually look forward for more videos like this in the future. So I'm going to look at our next chart for you guys, and you guys can actually see how simple